propose it. Yes. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello out there in space. Okay, good. We're on. Well, welcome to the second Cosmic College Baseball podcast. I am Stat.
Yeah, you're Stat Guy.
Yeah.
Or would you like to use your full name? Statistics, the guy.
For ease, we'll go just stay with Stat Guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't forget to sign my.
And I am Common Tator. Yes, that is my full name. It was given to me. I earned it from the ground up.
Alright. First, let's go over our sponsors. F4A Radio, exposing you to music. And Octave Business Cards. One touch connects their phone to your website.
He doesn't know sponsors too much.
Yeah, it's his job.
In fact, I have been that well leader, so that's probably why they're going to replace me. But that's another podcast. This is the first joint podcast. I would like to say thank you guys for tuning in, and we will be having a Q&A later. But right now we're going to be starting it off with getting some, I guess, awards. Players.
Let me look at our format.
I'm always the last to know. I'm a potato just kept in the dark. Well, we're on the moon. We're on the moon. Oh, yeah.
Yes, we're coming straight from the biodome.
Yeah. I have been outside, so,
But first, we wanted to go over how this season ended with the standings.
Yeah, what standings, yeah.
First time I've ever seen any league where only one team had a winning record and everyone else had a losing record.
Yeah, that shocked me, yes. And every single one of these teams had really good, potentially good batters and good pitchers. And wow, the way the Turtles just came out there and just started dominating, even if they gave them a lead, they decided, bring it back.
Yeah, Turtles only falling 4 times. Once to every team other than one of them. I can't remember which one. I should have researched that before we got into this. I can actually probably check while we do the show and back you on that. Question.
Yeah, so this is the 4 teams that have actually made it. We have got, first there is the Turtles. The Turtles have actually drawn the Ants in the first round of the playoffs. I can't believe this. This is a rematch of the last series. And Ants are definitely going to need a miracle if they want to be able to try to knock off the hard-hitting Turtles. The other 2 teams are the Alpha Gods and the Hunters, and they've been changing wins and losses all season long, so this could go either way. And wow, and the 2 teams that did not make it were the Keelios and the Scorpions. This is all first-time teams here, so they all have chances to grow and, grow in their franchises. Let's go back to Stat Guy. Stat Guy, let's see what's next on the agenda.
Alright, now it is time to give out awards. Let me pull up the awards list.
We're going to go back and forth on this one.
Alright. So the awards are, do you have an order you want to... The awards we're going to be giving out is the MVP, the Walking Man Award, the Runmaster Runs Award, the Home Run King, the Best at OBS, Base Burglar Award, Strikeout King, Whip It Leader, Pitching Hero, that's saves, Winningest Pitcher, the Young Award, that's the Best Pitcher, and then the Hitman Award that goes to the guy with the most hits, or girl, because it's a co-ed kind of shindig. So which award would you like to give out first?
Let's just start from the top to the bottom. You go first, and then we'll go back and forth.
Let's hold MVP to the last, because That and best pitcher, because those are the two big ones.
Okay, then start at the top.
Yeah. All right. So me first?
Yeah, go first.
All right. So your first award is a walking man award. This man was walked the most this season, and that man is drumroll? No. S.T. Tell, center fielder for the Sea of Tranquility Turtles. He had a total of 46 walks this season. The second to him in walks was, I have it here somewhere.
He's looking at the stats. He's a little stat behind the stats, but you know. Well, we just know who the winner is.
Well, I know the second place guy had like 20 some, so S.T. Tell was easily the most walked player in the league.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Now we're on to the second award, and that is the Run Master of Runs and RBIs. And that is also drumroll, Tell from the center fielder for the Sea of Tranquility Turtles. This guy is multi-ability. This guy can get on base, score runs, and he has potential. I have no idea who could have been behind him in the lineup, or who could have been behind him in this. Oh yeah, and Milton Marshall is a good close second.
Well, I think you'll get the wrong thing. Remember, this is a mix of
this is a mix of a lot of players.
RBIs.
There's a mix of a lot of players.
So you look at S.T. Tell, he was the
overall great player. Yeah.
He was sixth in total runs batted in, and then he himself scored. There you go, 42 runs himself. So the combination, he had 66 runs or runs batted in.
That's a good first year.
And the second place guy was in the 50s.
That's definitely a good first year. Now here comes the third award, and back to.
All right, I have the Home Run King Award, and the winner is. Yep. It's S.T. Tell again.
This is becoming a theme here.
Yeah, he dominated the league. It was actually a three-way tie for home runs, but he did his in less at-bats. And part of the reason he had less at-bats was he got walked so much. And even though he got walked so much, and had less at-bats, he still hit 8 home runs. Let's get an honorable mention to Leonidas Greer, who also had 8 home runs, and Riker Reefkiller, who had 8 home runs. But they did theirs in about 10 more at-bats than our guy, S.T. Tell.
And now we're on to the best at OFB, which is on base statistics. What's the S stand for? Slugging. And that once again is S.T. Tell. It looks like it's a runaway here. He did really good here. He was amazing this year. Yeah.
And everything. And part of the reason why the Turtles dominated this season. But I mean, don't get it wrong. He had help on that team.
He had a lot of help on that team.
Second next behind him was Chico Rocket III.
Yeah.
For OBS. But anyway, let's move to Base Burglar. That would be the man with the most stolen bases on the season. Why bother bring up the end? The winner is because it's again S.T. Tell.
Man.
19 stolen bases on the season.
So you walked him, and you know he's going to get set. He's going to get a double out of it because he decides he wants to just run the second.
Yeah, easily. He got caught stealing less than 3 times, if at all. I can double check that here in a second.
Oh my goodness, he just got the second place only has 6. They're not even in double digits behind him in stolen bases.
Yeah, they're less than 3 times as many stolen bases as him. Let's see how many times he was caught stealing real quick as we go through these papers of statistics. Pulling up. Looking at caught stealing. he was caught stealing twice. So 21 attempts at stealing, caught twice.
19 successful. That's good. That's actually good for the first year of this college baseball series. Oh yeah, we also got to mention that there's 2 awards that haven't been given out because this is the first year, and it will be done next year. You have the Comeback Player of the Year and Best Improved Team.
Yes.
But that's next year because can't do that this year.
You can't do it because you have nothing to compare it to.
And now the next award.
The next award goes to the Strikeout King.
The hit leader, yeah. And that is actually a pitcher.
Oh, yeah,
because, otherwise it'd be another tail. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, winner is of the Sea of Tranquility Turtles, T. Cecil. He has a .45 percentage. That is amazing for this, and wow, his percentage is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, his second place to him was Jacoby Brown with .72.
Wow.
Also really good for the Turtles. And then behind that was
the top 4 are Turtles. Yeah. Okay, now
we'll take a look at
the next one.
A little later. Next we have is the Strikeout King, and that goes. That goes to Randy Zong, again, starting pitcher of, you guessed it, the Tranquility Turtles. People getting any idea of how the Turtles did so well this season?
They put together an all-star lineup this year.
They were like mutant turtle ninjas of the league. Alright.
So we can get copyrighted for that.
That's out of order, so it's all good. Anyway, moving on to the
who's next? The Hitman. It's pitching hero with saves.
So the pitcher with the most saves
is Jacob Grimes.
Jacoby.
Yeah, from the Sea of Tranquility Turtles. Yes, I know. I don't think there's another person that's got an award yet other than the Turtles so far.
They have all the trophies.
Yeah, this is basically a total cast.
I hope you're a Turtles fan because we're praising them something ridiculous today.
Well, this is their work, so we're just acknowledging it. They did all of it.
It's their moon, and we're just living on it.
Well, occupied space in certain locations.
Yes. The biodome's going to be turned into a giant shell.
We got to hate about funding about that one. But the next award.
Next award is the Winningest Pitcher Award. And that one goes to, if you want to guess the team, you're probably right. It goes to the Sea of Tranquility Turtles and their starting pitcher, Don Atello. Their whole lineup was pretty much beasts.
Yeah. Especially the pitching department. They gave up runs, yet they had the bullpen in the backup to be able to get the lead back. And they had the hitters to do so also. This has been an overall great team. I mean, 24 wins. That is amazing for this first season.
Wins.
Huh?
26 wins.
26 wins. So yeah, that's why he's the stat guy.
Alright, let's move on to the next category. That is the Hitman Award.
Now here's the Hitman Award, and it actually is going to be given to is not a turtle. It is a Merlin Marshall of the Scorpio Scorpions, who had 45. 45. That's pretty cool.
He almost has as many hits as what's his face had walks.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's
how many walks did you tell him again?
0.45?
Oh yeah, that was the stat we had to go look on.
Okay, well that's still good. And there's no, this is not a total. And there's the Scorpions who did not make the playoffs, but yet they do got a good hitter for their team looking in towards their next season. In Merlin Marshall. Okay, now let's see what's next.
And next we have the Young Award that goes to the best pitcher in the league. And that award goes to Oh, I'm announcing that one. Reed Mueller of the Andromeda Ants. He had an overall great pitching. He was third in wins, third in earned run average. No saves, of course. Fifth in whip. His opponent base average, he was ninth in. Strikeouts, he was... Did he make the top 10? No, yeah, he was fourth in strikeouts. He was second in walks per 9 innings. His strikeout walk ratio was... there it is, 3.89, fourth in the league. He was all around a great pitcher.
So he well deserved that award. And yet again, I'm glad there's someone other than Totals are actually winning awards here.
The Ants will need him to come through.
So, yeah, for next season. Now, who's next?
We're in the very last award.
Oh, the very last award here, and the award goes to the MVP.
The MVP of the league is...
The MVP of the league is... Surprise! It is STK of the 2.40 Totals. Overall, he had a .45 whip. He had a .429 batting average. He had 8 home runs. And he had 24 RBIs. He had an on-base percentage of .626, a slugging percentage of .791, and an on-base and slugging percentage of 1.417. And 39 hits. And extra bases is 14. He had steals, 19 stolen bases. He scored 42 runs. He is really all over the place there. He well deserved the MVP for this year.
He was amazing.
Yes. Now
it would be shocking to see him not go number one in the draft.
Yeah. It'd be yeah. But we never know what teams might need in the league.
Teams might need pitching. All right, moving on to the next subjects.
Yeah.
And we go to league leaders. Let me bring that up. Get a little more specific in what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, so we can actually, you guys are going to come down and what we're talking about how well these top players have done throughout the season, pitching and batting. As they're adjusting the stat screen to let us know what's going on here.
That's what we wanted.
Okay. Starting with, I'll let the stat guy take over here.
Alright, we'll start with the pitching. As you see, Donatello led league in wins. Folk was second with 5 wins. Mueller, Sasso, Odom, Person, Zong, Cecil, who wasn't even the starter, and Holloway tied for third with 4 wins, and then Blevins, among other pitchers, was 3. Earned run average, best pitcher in that was Cecil by a good bit, almost a full point over second place Mayor Folk. And then Reed Mueller, Jacoby Grimes, Ramus Hale, Haynes Blevins, Talon Holloway, Brendan Batista, Raphael, and Randy Zone round that up. Your save leaders. There were 4 guys who had the same amount of saves. Jacoby got his in less appearances and less innings. That's why he got the award. So honorable mention for the saves, it's Isabel Barnes, Haynes Blevins, and Collins Tinklethorpe all had 4. And then Flower Tedson, Brendan Bautista, Jonah Deputy, and T. Cecil had 3 saves. And then Hangnail, Guerrera, among others, had 2 saves. Moving on to whip. Cecil led that with .45. Jacoby Grimes was second with a .72. Folk had a .77. Raphael had 80.81. Mueller had a .90. Behind him was Blevins, Zong, Hale, Holloway, and Bautista.
The top 10 pitchers had really good whips.
They whip it good. I'll take that moment to take a sip of this space tea. Moon tea?
Astro tea, I guess. I don't know.
Astro tea.
Yeah.
All right, on opponent base average. Cecil led that with a .102. Wait, did I read that right? Yeah. Sorry, it's just a 102 batting average. Folk was second with a 153. Grimes third with a 161. Hale was fourth with a 164. Holloway with a 167. And then Zong with a 171. IL with a 185. Higgins with a 194. Mueller and Bautista round out the last two spots at the top 10 with batting averages in the low 200s. Strikeouts. Zong led that, as you know, with 44 strikeouts. Braylon Sparks had 38. Godfrey Bender had 37. Reed Mueller had 35. Spicy Sasso had 34. IL had 33. Folk had 32. Blevins had 31. Person had 29. And then Conrad rounds out the strikeouts with 27. And then the last three pitching. Excuse me. That was awkward. All right, strikeouts per 9 innings.
We dropped his papers.
Yes, my cyber papers. Braylon Sparks had the best strikeouts per 9 innings with 8. Zong was second with just under that. Then IL, Folk, Cecil, Sasso, Hale, Fry, Grimes, and then Godfrey Bender rounds out the bottom of the list with 6.13 strikeouts per 9 inning. Walks per 9 innings. Cecil led that with 1.09. Reed Mueller was second, as well as IL with 1.33. Fourth was Jacoby Grimes with 1.41, and then we had Blevins with 1.79. And the rest of these guys had over 2, with Bender, then Folk, then Conrad, then Roach, and then Brendan Bautista rounds out those stats with a 3.29. And then on the strikeout walk ratio, Cecil led that with a 6.25. Second place was IL, then Jacoby Grimes. The top 3 went to the Turtles. And then you got Mueller, and then another Turtle and Folk. And then we get the other teams like the Kiel Eels with Blevins, Alter with Bender, and then Sparks. And then another Turtle with Randy Zong. And then Pastel Conrad from the Kiel Eels with 1.93.
Looking at that right there, Rob Io has a really close second place chance for an MVP award.
Yeah, he was.
Or pitching award.
He appeared near the top of a lot of stats, as you can see here. If you're watching the podcast, not just listening to it. But on to the batting. Obviously, S.T. Tell had the best batting average. Then Milan Marshall with all those hits. And then we move on to Jason Singleton with a 3.43 batting average. Jack Johnson had a 3.33. Princeton Shepard with 3.27, tied with Chico Rocket, who also had 3.27, obviously. Leonidas Greer, Mikey Angelo, Jimena Hill, and Maxine V round out the rest of the list. On the home runs, we had 3 people tied with 8 home runs, and S.T. Tell, Leonidas Greer, and Ryan Reefkiller, though Tell did his in less at-bats. Then you have a tie for 4th with Chico Rocket III and Luther Potter with 7. And then Princeton Shepard has the 6th spot by himself with 6 home runs. And then Jason Singleton, Dalisa Farrell, I probably mispronounced that, Aaliyah Agro, and Zachariah Nash, among others, had 5 home runs. RBI leaders. Luther Potter led that with 34. Second place to him was Nardo with 28. Chico Rocket the third and Leonidas Greer were tied with 3. Is that another hit? No. Sorry, they were tied at third with 27. I'll get her name right.
Eliza.
Yeah, okay, we'll say Deliza.
I actually started the stat though. That's kind of cool.
That's great. Bad spelling, round numbers. Deliza Farrell had 26 runs batted in, led females, tied with Aaliyah Agro, who also topped for females in that category. S.T. Tell had 24, Clayton Dismal with 23, Lindsay Everdale and Hassan Hammerhead, among others, with 20. And then on base percentage, you have ST Tel with 6.26 on base percentage, and Mike Milan was second place with a .490. Chica Rocket the third with 470. Jason Singleton, Jack Johnson tied for fourth with. Oh no, I'm sorry. Jason Singleton was on his own in fourth with .446. Jack Johnson had a 444. I was going to say that's pretty ironic. He had two guys tied for fourth with 444 on base percentages. Princeton Shepard had a 436. Leonidas Greer 434. Clayton Dismal 413. Governess Wood 403. And Luther Potter rounds out the on base percentage with a .398. Oh, wrong way.
If you haven't got a chance to come back and see these games, I would suggest checking them out. There were some really awesome finishes and some really awesome mid scores. This has been an overall great first year for college baseball.
Yes, we need to find which game that was that had that super duper finish. You know which one I'm talking about.
You have to watch it and you'll find out yourself here.
Yeah.
So what's next on the agenda?
Oh, we're still working on
we're
these
still working on
stats.
okay, oh.
Breaking them up a little bit.
So you're talking about the stat guy.
Alright, slugging percentage. SC Tel, first place with 7.91. Chico Rocket third, second. Sorry, Chico Rocket the third was second with a .625. Leonidas Greer 618. Luther Potter 568. Jason Singleton 556. Milan Marshall 542. Princeton Shepard 542 as well. Eliza Farrell 535. Jack Johnson ninth with a 523, and then finally Aaliyah Agro with a 519. And then good.
So we have very good slugging percentages for multiple players and multiple teams. That's really good potential for this year.
More rounded out stats. OPS, SC Tel leads 1.417. Then Chico Rocket the third with second with a 1.095. Leonidas Greer with a 1.052. Milan Marshall with a 1.032. Fifth, Jason Singleton with a 1.002. Princeton Shepard with a .980. Jack Johnson with a .966. Luther Potter eighth with a .966. Eliza Farrell with ninth with a .900. A little irony there. And Aaliyah Agro with a .881. Hits. Milan Marshall led the league with 45. Tel second with 39. Maxine V led all females with 38. Jason Singleton fourth overall, tied with Jack Johnson with 37. Pamina Hill had 36. Princeton Shepard had 35, along with Axton Day and Eric Hazeldine. And then 10th, among other batters, had 34 was Chico Rocket III. Extra base hits. Chico Rocket III led that, along with Luther Potter with 15. Aaliyah Agro led all females with 14. Tied with ST Tel and Leonidas Greer, who also had 14. Jason Singleton and Nardo tied for 6th with 13. Lindsay Everdale had 12. Princeton Shepard, Eliza Farrell both had 11 among other batters. Strikeouts. This is a stat you don't want to be in. The person struck out the most is Riley Cummings with 25. Melody Olio was struck out 23 times. Boo Hardapple was struck out 22 times, as well as Bailey Overly. Kid Benitez and Hunter Midtown both struck out 21 times. Tied for 7th is Hanny Tucker Jr., Deliza Farrell, and Caesar Idol, and Mikey Angelo, who all struck out 20 times. There might have been some other guys struck out as many times as run scored. ST Tel was 42. Jason Singleton was 17 behind that, with 25, along with Nardo, who had 25. Fourth place, was Jack Johnston and Milan Marshall with 24. Fifth place with 23 is Princeton Shepard and Chico Rocket III and Mikey Angelo. And then ninth with 21, Lindsey Everdale, Clayton Dismal, and probably some other batters. Stolen bases, S.T. Tell with 19. Second place, Hassan Hardapple with 6. That's more than 3 times as many. Evermore Brooks led all females with 5. Melody Olio, Maxine V, Brock Shepard, and Jack Johnston all had 4. And then Ramirez, Idol, and Benitez, among others, had 3 stolen bases.
Yeah, that stealing is, wow. He just got on base and that was, 13 more than second place. That is a tremendous gap.
Yeah, you really kind of had to decide. Do you let S.T. Tell swing for the fences, or do you give him second base?
Automatic double home run. There you go.
Yeah. More reason why the Turtles were so dominant. We'll see what he does in the pros. All right, another stat you do not want to be on top of is caught stealing. The go directly to jail award goes to Maxine V, caught stealing 7 times. Caesar Idols, caught 6 times. Axton Day, Deliza Farrell, caught 5 times. Melody Olio, Leonardo Driver, Jalen Blacksmith, all caught 4 times. And then tied for 8th, among other batters, or steal attempters, is Brock Shepard, Evermore Brooks, and Darren Swanson, all caught 3 times. And those are the stats for our lead leaguers for the season.
That's good stats. See what's happening next now.
On to the next is the Q&A.
Before the Q&A, I was wondering, I'm going to give a little bit of backstory on me. I actually tried acting. I went out for Toy Story, but because I didn't have hands and feet at the time, I didn't know I had eyes, and I was, I got replaced by someone that had to the head, so they decided to not give me. But I tried for that role in Toy Story. But okay. Now on to this. Okay.
Then he fell back on his job as a clock and accommodator.
Yeah. I didn't mind working through the roots and getting to the dirt, the soil that is commentating. Okay. What's next?
Okay, the question.
There is no questions within the next few minutes. We'll have to move on. Thank you guys for tuning in.
No, we got more stuff after that. We got stuff about Black Baseball League.
Oh, yeah.
But first, somebody wanted to know, I got this question before, I got 2 questions before, and someone was asking what all this is, and I think it's pretty simple.
This is just entertainment for baseball.
Yeah, it's just entertainment for baseball, yeah.
But hopefully, I think this is one thing.
Yeah.
It's 2 people enjoying.
We're live.
Where's security?
Yeah, that's a caterer. So
Get me a hot dog.
Yeah. Well, give me a ticket to the 100-foot hot dog.
Yeah.
Okay, now get back to what we had. So what was the other one?
Somebody wanted to know how to enter a player. You have to wait on that. We are working on.
They're working on the progress of this to be able to generate yourself as a player for the Common Tator Baseball League.
Yeah.
We're working on that. Right now, we're still trying to figure out how to get fans into the stadium.
If you're interested, the best thing to do is go follow Back Brag on Instagram, maybe Twitter as well, or Back Brag Sports on Facebook.
Yeah. Or you can send a bottle rocket and see if we can reach us. Call it airmail. Okay. That's the 2 questions we got?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have to move on to the next thing. Thank you guys for your questions, and hopefully just leave comments in the upcoming games and the playoffs, because we still got the playoffs for the Top College Baseball League. And what's next on the agenda?
Next is talking.
Oh yes, the Galactic Baseball League. This is awesome, guys. We're actually going to be on location. Every planet in our solar system. Well, we're basically on the moon. But every planet in the solar system has decided to build a stadium, and we're going to be on location to these stadiums to call games. Actually, together, it's not just here for me. Yeah, I'm gonna get tired of hearing the potato talk.
Yes. The Galactic Baseball League, the Pro Series of this whole shindig, will be on each planet. We want to go over all the teams.
Yeah, he's going to go over the teams, but basically not the actual players yet because we're still working on that. But we're actually going through the stadiums to show the stadiums, and he's going to give a rundown on every stadium and every planet.
Yes. I have to pull those up. Give us.
He's going to run down the teams.
We'll go run down the teams and their stadiums.
They will start right after we get a chance to finish the college baseball series contract that we have going on right now.
Yeah. Be ready for the playoffs. We will announce when the first game is on Instagram very shortly.
We're going to try to get them started around April 21st, 2021.
Yeah. 25th.
Give or take travel issues.
The playoffs will start later this week. Let's go over each team's stadium and each team. First team is a Mercury Meltdown. I'm trying to find the stadium list here. I do not have my stadium list. What happened?
Stat Guy became unsettled.
Alright, what we can do is show you.
We can show you the team logos for now. We'll give you a chance to get through the stadiums right after the playoffs.
We can show you this. Another reason to follow us on Back to Brag on Instagram is we'll show them on Instagram stadiums.
Yeah, if you have a bigger planet, he'll probably send an email to you.
Yeah. Alright, so the first team is a Mercury Meltdown.
Keep up with it like 10 seconds and then flip it.
Alright.
Now we're on to Venus.
And the Venus Vixens.
Yeah. Now here comes the planet we all know and love.
Planet Earth. The Earth astronauts.
I think they're out of orbit. Okay. Here we go to the first planet.
It's Mars Martians. Very simple logo.
Yeah. Tried to get an alien to pose for it, but you can stand still for 10 seconds.
Just yelling.
Yeah.
Next up,
we need a translator.
Gems.
So if anyone can speak Martian, text us.
Alright. After that, we have Saturn's team. This is the Saturn Ringers. What is that line? Oh.
It's a bunch of rings.
Yes, it's like a little line on my
side. Oh, wow.
I don't know if you guys are getting the line either. To the left of the planet. Anyway, we'll move on. The next team is your...
yeah.
Umbrellas.
This one, you might need parents' permission to watch the game.
Yes,
but
sure.
There'll
be plenty
the Uranus Umbrellas.
Intentional and unintentional.
We didn't name the planet. In fact, wow. Okay, then the next one.
And then the final team for year one is the Neptune Nocturnals.
Yes, Neptune Nocturnals. Yep.
Now, Pluto and Planet X
will be added next year.
Yes,
they're still working on stadium building and stuff like something about not being a planet, not being a planet. They gotta go through a lot of red tape.
Oh, does it even exist?
Yeah. Is it a star? Why does it move so much?
Yeah.
So it's not a meteorite.
So that will be a part after the GBL Season 1. We will have the very first draft. So all those players you saw in the Cosmic College Baseball will be available to be drafted into the Galactic Baseball League. And the very first Galactic Baseball League will have an expansion draft that will include Pluto and Planet X.
Yes. Planet X is yet to be determined. We can't even find it ourselves. But once we find it ourselves, we know there's a stadium being built on there.
And like I said, we will post the stadiums on Instagram and Twitter and Back to Brag Sports. We may
I'm checking star charts. I think that's where we're going right now. Yeah.
So stay tuned to Back to Brag on Instagram and Twitter and Back to Brag Sports on Facebook, and you will be updated, and maybe there'll be a Galactic
I
Baseball
think it's
League.
to the flight right of the Big Dipper. Sorry, I'm still looking at the star charts here.
He's still. Alright. Yeah, just continue to follow Back to Brag on all that media, social media, and Back to Sports on Facebook, and we'll be updated on anything new regarding Cosmic College Baseball.
Galactic
Yes.
College Baseball. What's next on that thing?
Next we're going to look at the playoff picture. If I can get all these other planet logos to go away.
Yes, this is the second podcast. The big podcast. I was supposed to got called out when I see this is my only position. I was also a clock. So they were.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that picture of him as a clock handy. But if you watch the games,
Yeah,
during the seventh inning yawn, we always show a picture of him as a clock. So anyway, let's look at the playoff picture.
Now we're looking at the Seattle College Turtles with a 26-4 record. They haven't even experienced a fifth loss, or even a 10 double-digit loss all season long. So they're the most dominant team going into the playoffs. Now let's give a rundown from Stat Guy for the Ultra Gods.
The Ultra Gods, 14-6, the best team that aren't the Turtles. It was very interesting with this, with the bottom 5 teams. They just circulated from the top to bottom. I believe every team at one point was either second and last place in the league. Definitely at least out of the picture at some point. The Ultra Gods, it's hard to say they're the favorite to have a chance against the Turtles. I'm going to look real close. We're going to look here a second at the Turtle schedule to give you a heads up on who actually beat them this year. That's not what I want to look at on the schedule. There we go. Let's see who beat them this season. The Turtles started out winning 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row before losing to the Kiel Eels 7-2. Then they went on a 1-game win streak and then lost to the Ryan Hunters 5-2. I guess the key is to hold them to 2. Good luck. And then they went on a 1, 2, 3-game win streak and lost to the Scorpions. And then they went on a 1-game and then lost to the Ants 1-0. So the only team they swept is the Ultra Gods. So I got to give credit to the Ultra Gods for finishing where they did, not getting any Turtle wins. After that, the Turtles went on a ridiculous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17-game win streak into the playoffs, and the team they last swept, being around the Ants, is who they could start with. Yeah, Reed Mueller, who last pitched the second game in that end of the season series, we probably won't see till game 3 if they make it that far, because I believe these are best of 3 series in the playoffs. We'll find. We'll let tune in to find out. Well, we could. We didn't find out. I was standing. All right. The next 2 teams are the next team. Yeah, the next team is the Ryan Hunters. They finished 13-7. the Andromeda Ants quickly looked like they were going to be the number 2 seed, host a team, and now instead they're going to have to go to the home of the Turtle. Well, they all play in the same place.
Yeah, so the Andromeda Ants have a record of 13-17, but they could have had a better record, but going into the playoffs, they had a very hard final 3 games of the series.
Yes.
So yeah.
Sorry, we have a little technical difficulty right now.
Difficulties here in the Biodome. Like I said, this is the first season on this area. We're going to be able to improve, hopefully.
All right, we're good now.
Yeah, I've had talks of being replaced by so
I won't stand for that.
you won't stand for that.
That too.
Okay, well. And the 2 teams that didn't make the playoffs but did have good runs were the Keel Eels and the Scorpions. Both teams have had wins against the Turtles.
Yes, both teams barely missing out. The Keel Eels and Orion Hunters, pretty much their last three-game series was the 3-game playoffs to get in, and Orion Hunters, as you see, won 2 of the 3 and got in. Scorpions needed to sweep the Ultra Gods to get in, and they couldn't do that. And that's why they were eliminated. They were the first team to get eliminated. Looking at the run differential, as you see, the Turtles dominated that, a lot of big wins. And the only team close to not having the only team close to having a positive run differential was the Orion Hunter. One game that would have been, one good game.
-7. I know that's still close compared to -44 and -24.
Yeah. It'll be very interesting who can do what against the Turtles. Hunters and Ants have beaten the Turtles. The Gods haven't beat the Turtles, but they've shown the best team not the Turtles.
This is basically the Turtles series to lose. This is basically, but any team can win this, and if they can get the pitching and the batting to go their way.
Yeah, you get hot. I mean, as we showed, or we mentioned, we didn't show you the schedule. The Turtles had trouble at the beginning of the season. They'd win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win a couple, lose one. Now,
So what's next now?
that's all we got.
That's all we got. And thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors. And
we pull them
the
up
first
here.
one is F48 Radio, which likes to expose you to new music. And also Optic Touch business cards. One Touch connects their phone to your website. And thank you again for tuning in. And Stat Guy, thank you for allowing me to do this podcast. I'm sorry again, I wasn't at the first one. Maybe I'll get the third. Who knows? Maybe they might need another clock.
Hey,
After all, there's been a lot of power outages lately all over this moon. So, yeah, I'm a potato in demand.
Well, hopefully we don't have to deal with any more issues during the playoffs, as if there was some kind of saboteur among us. Get that joke?
Yeah, that's not good. No. Just trying to find hobbies. Okay, now let's let you guys go, and thank you again for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, follow, comment, leave gifts.
Turn on
With
notifications.
bottle rockets to the sky.
Follow us on
Yeah.
Back to Brags on Instagram, Twitter, and Back to Brag Sports on Facebook for updates on the Galactic Baseball League and mid-college baseball.
And if you'd like to leave any kind of information, please do so on Back to Brag Sports, Back to Brag Gaming, or Back to Brag Incorporated. To see how you think,
Yes, give us your 2 cents.
1.5. We're not asking for anything. After all, it's been a bad year this year, so we won't need to spend the entire 2 cents just for us. So yeah, you got to say something for a rainy day, because there's been a lot. Okay, and that's what told us for this time. I get to say it. Cosmic College Baseball. Join us again from the